Hey, Shug. Welcome back to the Healing Circle. Just wanted to do a little quick check-in for each zodiac. One of the things that I realized today, you know how we so we often say, oh, you should go ground your energy, or you just need to get grounded, or we say it, you know. But sometimes I think that I forget, me personally, I forget how beneficial the whole grounding piece is, It's like, we say it, but do we actually, practice it? So today, I went to the gym. Okay, I went to the gym because this morning I just felt like I'm on vacation, spring break. But this morning I just felt like so sluggish and so, and I'm like, ugh. And I'm like, why do I feel like that on vacation? You know what I'm saying? It's a Friday, you know? So I'm like, no, I gotta check out this energy. And I just pushed myself to go to the gym. I almost canceled. Almost canceled. But I did. I pushed myself. And then, once I was there, I was like, okay, well, need to go before traffic. But also like I felt better and I came home and I like was energized and started cooking the grill, you know. Decided to do a reading for you guys. So just sharing the benefits of grounding. I know it's one thing to say it, it's another thing to do it. And today I did, and I feel great. So the benefits are definitely there. So we'll do a current energy check-in. Using one of my faves, the Untold Truths Oracle, to get the overall energy for you, and then clarify it. Why not? Because we have nothing else to do. Well, at least I don't. Okay, so we're gonna start with Pisces and go up. Okay, because last time we went down, we're gonna go up. All right. Let's see. Ooh, it's 3:33 on the clock. Yeah. Okay. So, what's the current energy for Pisces? So, Holy Spirit, angels in heaven. If the reading doesn't resonate, don't try to make it. It's very important. And this can be for any placement that you may have Pisces in your chart. I'm a Pisces moon. Let's see. For Pisces, pretend. Okay. Mask, exaggeration. I can't say that word. Mask, exaggeration, bluff. Let me see. And with clarity on the bottom, honesty, intention, truth. Okay. So your current energy is pretending or masking or exaggerating or bluffing, like you're clear on something. Maybe that you're okay. Influences and exhaustion. Okay, we're gonna clarify. Your current energy right now, Pisces, could be the fact that you're kind of hiding, um, or masking that you're clear on something, that you understand, or um, that you know where it's going, or you know what the intent is, or it's like maybe you're not as clear as you are putting out there. Maybe. Let's see. For you Pisces. All right. Yeah. Okay. The Six of Swords energy with the Hierophant. Um. Yeah. Pretty. Okay. All right. Future plans. Future plans. Okay. So maybe things are moving towards where you Okay. Boom. I got it. So you know how we just talked about grounding, how it's one thing to say it and another thing to do it. So Pisces, I feel like you're in the energy right now where you are kind of hiding or pretending as if you understand or you're clear on the path or the direction forward, because for real you're not, but you're trying to like have faith, Yeah, I feel like, and because of that, with the Hierophant energy, because you are sticking to your beliefs, things are moving into a better state for you. Why is pretend here? As the current energy for Pisces, mask, exaggeration, bluff. Mask. Oak. Pretend. I'm sorry. That's another one. Okay, so the Empress, the Ten of Swords, and the Seven of Cups. Okay. Um, we saw the energy of like an illusion, I feel like things are starting to progress with the Empress energy. There's growth, there's fertility, because of there being an end to an illusion. Okay. Or because you're like closing out illusions, or because you're not like, you know, allowing yourself to like run away with you, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, you maybe even like being wise, with the Queen of Swords energy and the Queen of Wands. Yeah. Okay. This could even be um, like choosing a path or direction or a version of yourself. Okay. It's like things are starting to progress because you're no longer like maybe like pretending. That's what I want to say with the Page of Wands energy and the Knight of Pentacles. There's like communication that is now coming in that's like it's almost like a long time coming. There's something that's being shared with you or said to you is almost like a long time coming, right? But it's starting to progress because there's like an into an illusion. Okay. And this could even be you like clearly knowing who you are. You know? Because maybe you've been kind of pretending that you knew who you are or who you were. You know what I mean? Right? Right. Let's see. Why is clarity here for Pisces? Honesty, intention, truth. Yeah. The Eight of Cups and the Six of Cups. Okay. So this is leaving behind the past all day. Okay. Letting go of past memories, past versions of yourself, past expectations. With the Eight of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords, this could be around like work. Even if it's just like a version of you, like career wise, like especially like changing your career, you might put on this face as if you know the path forward, or if you're clear on the decision making that you're or the decisions that you're making, but you're not. But because you're having that faith, or because you have faith and you trusting in your belief systems and like truly valuing you, things are progressing. Clarity. Right? You have this clarity because you're able to let the past go. Ace of Swords, okay, and a Nine of Wands, Temperance. Um, is to like let the experiences go. You know, the Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior. That's someone that has been through a lot. So all those wands that you might have been carrying around, you might act as if you were okay, like you understood the path forward, but you didn't. Okay, but now you do. Okay, and it's mainly because you're trusting. Okay, you're trusting in the path. You're trusting in divine guidance. You're trusting in your belief systems. You're trusting in um, yourself. I even believe in that. On that end. Okay. So your current energy right now is pretending to have clarity. We don't. Right. But because of your belief systems, Pisces, things are progressing for you. Because of your willingness to be true to you. Okay. It's windy out here, so I got put away to catch my cards. And it wasn't that windy like when I was out here grilling and stuff. Hopefully y'all can hear me well, especially with the wind. I got my headphones on to try to like mute out the background noise, but I don't know if this is making things better or not. Okay. All right, Aquarius. All right. Current energy for Aquarius. Oh man, the emotional whirlwind energy shows. With car fog, I feel like Aquarius, you're all over the place right now. You're kind of like all over the place right now, especially maybe even with your security or like your current well-being, maybe even. Right. Right. What's the current energy for Aquarius? Holy Spirit, ends in heaven. Current energy for Aquarius. Current energy for Aquarius. All right. You have the chase, preparation, relentless pursuit, victory. Yeah, big old piece. Receptive, open heart, softness, vulnerability, and Influences, dark attachments, third parties. Okay. All right. With exhaustion on the bottom, long journey, depletion, fatigue, with drifting. Um, this is definitely giving the energy of like, if this is your energy currently, Aquarius, you're you're tired. I feel you're tired. You know? It's like you're ready to like overcome something maybe with the chase and receptive influences. It's like, all right, maybe ready for movement. Why is the chase here for Aquarius? The chase, preparation, relentless pursuit, victory is the current energy for Aquarius. Temperance with Five of Cups. Okay, all right. So maybe you are trying to have a victory. Um, mhm, okay. Yeah, maybe you're trying to like have a victory. Uh, but I feel like it's taking time because of some disappointment, and maybe someone is receptive to that with the receptive energy. Why is receptive here for Aquarius? Open heart, softness, vulnerability. Ooh, okay, okay, all right. The world, the Ace of Wands, the Eight of Wands, Knight of Cups, Emperor, Three of Pentacles, and the Five of Swords. Okay, so Aquarius, this is the energy of maybe wanting to have a victory or overcome something, and maybe because some things have been very disappointing. You've been patient, but it's been very disappointing. The current energy of receptive says like maybe someone is chasing you because they are more receptive to maybe your feelings, your understanding it, understanding your version of it maybe because with the world energy and the world energy and the Ace of Wands is like to me it's like closing out cycles that are not solid, right? Um, and and taking action to do so. Um, and it could happen rather quickly. With the Knight of Cups energy, the Emperor, and the Three of Pentacles, um, I feel like someone may be like coming on strong, and this is because they're receptive, and it could happen like all of a sudden to them. Um, yeah, yeah. This is someone that you might have felt like was playing games with you, or was like not being very honest. You know, the Ace of Pentacles, Justice, Six of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles. It's like your whatever solid new beginning is happening, it's your justice. Things are moving into a better state, even though it has been like a long time coming. Like whatever is happening right now with the higher energy is a commitment. Um, this change is happening because someone is standing standing their ground on their decision, um, making better choices. Like you know, why is exhaustion here for Aquarius? You get tired. Yeah, look, as soon as you be like, listen, I can't do it no more. Tie on the wheel. The wheel changes. The wheel moves. Hey, Lynette. Hey, baby. Oh, I'm sorry, BB. Yeah, I started backwards. I started backwards. Thank you for joining. Okay. Thank you for joining. It's like as soon as you can't take it no more, the wheel moves. That's how it is. That's the current energy for you, though. It's like maybe someone's coming on strong. It's because they see it. They see it. Maybe on to Capricorn. All right, Capricorn, let's see what your current energy is. Clarify it. Hopefully, can you guys hear me? Like, I don't know because I got these headphones on and the wind is blowing and all that good stuff. All right, what's the current energy for Capricorn? Capricorn, if the reading doesn't resonate, don't try to make it, okay? For Capricorn spirit. Thank you. Thank you, baby. Thank you so much. You are so gifted. Thanks for sharing your energy. I appreciate it. Thank you for sharing your energy with me. For Capricorn spirit. What's the current energy for Capricorn? Yeah, let's see what's going on with the Cappies. Caparinos. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. So we have farewells, goodbyes, finality, closure, boundaries, no, drawing the line, and letting go, releasing, walking away, and moving on. Because of infatuation, adoration, addiction, compulsion. Okay. All right. Mm. Is this closure? Maybe someone's finding closure. Maybe they've been okay because if there's been like an energy of someone being like very compulsive, like it's just been like heavy on your mind or heavy on your energy, right? This could be like you getting closure or wanting closure. Um, like if someone's putting up boundaries, it's like, okay, this is what I'm good at. This is what I'm good at. This is what I'm good at. So if someone's putting up like boundaries, like, saying no or like not even saying no, like just maybe just drawing a line or just putting up boundaries, um, maybe this is something you've been like, kind of like compulsive about, like feeling like, you're thinking about it too much or it's coming across your mind too much. You just want closure so that you can let it go. If like if it's a no, then it's a no. Okay, but like you don't want to keep it in limbo. All right, I see. I see. That's how I feel. Right. Why is farewells here for Capricorn? Goodbyes, finality, closure. Look, listen, Ace of Pentacles with the Two of Wands. It's like so I can make a choice. Like, like let me know. Like, what are we doing? That's the energy we get. Ace of Pentacles. Okay, with the Two of Wands and the Two of Cups, it's like so that someone can choose a path. So this is like finding closure or letting, um, like wrapping something up. Okay, look, the Eight of Cups, Five of Swords, Five of Pentacles. The Strength card and the Queen of Cups. Yeah, this is like someone, needing closure or wanting closure or finding closure because they're ready for something new, Ace of Pentacles, or to just have something new. It's like, I gotta let the past go because it's messing with somebody. It's like, as far as like mentally, it's like distorting them and they feel like it's holding them back. Five of Pentacles is like feeling like isolated, like almost like stuck in your thoughts. Because you don't have that closure. You don't have the answer. It's like you don't know if it's like a no. All you're getting is resistance. So Capricorn is like, listen, what is it gonna be? I feel like that's the energy you're in right now, Capricorn. Why is boundaries here? No, join the line. Boundaries for Capricorn. Queen of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords, Ace of Cups. You think somebody lying about about new love with the Ace of Cups energy. Yeah. Maybe they're like rebuilding a family situation or they're like going after what they ultimately truly want. And that's the reason why they're putting up these boundaries. You don't trust someone's like intent, especially if this person's coming off as the Queen of Pentacles. Even though it's your energy, Capricorn, it's like either you don't trust the person's intent, or they don't trust you. It's like someone's like, you're lying, you're not being honest. That's the reason why you have these boundaries up. So it's like someone is like, just let me know. Like, why is letting go here? Releasing, walking away, moving on. For Capricorn. Yeah, look, Nine of Pentacles is justice. It's like, let me go. Let me go. So I can have change, so that I can, so my will can move. So, the Empress energy in the Four of Pentacles is like, you're holding me back from progressing. You're holding me back by keeping me on a little string. Yeah. Someone's like, release me. Okay. Seven of Wands and the Page of Wands, especially if this is someone who's like blocking communication. One in isolation. It's like, let me move on. That's the energy Capricorn's in right now. It's like, let me go. Free me. Why is infatuation here for Capricorn? Adoration, addiction, compulsion, infatuation. It's like, I'm tired of it. Let me go. Nine of Wands and the Death energy is too much. It's like, let me go. It's time, right? Let me go. Allow my will to move. Why is infatuation here? Is over on energy. It's becoming too much for Capricorn. If this is your energy, Capricorn, you like this too much, With the Knight of Swords energy and the Strength card, it's like, make a decision already. Okay? The Queen of Cups, the King of Pentacles, and the Two of Wands. Yeah. It's like, so I can go. If you want me to go, let me go. Yeah. Let this wrap up then. Okay. Because what are you hiding? The High Priestess and the Moon. Someone's like, you're hiding something. Okay. You're creating just stress for me. Release me. So it's like, release me. Capricorn, if this is your energy, someone's like, release me. That's funny. I mean, but it's not funny, but it's funny. Yes, it was like, release me, please. Like, stop holding those to me. Oh man, that's funny. Oh man, it's funny, but it's not funny. It's funny, but it's not funny. All right, go. Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius. Shout out to my little cousin. She is Sagittarius. She graduating with her master's at the end of May. Shout out to my little cousin. To all the Saggies. All right, let's see. Saggies. What's your current energy right now? What's your current energy for Sag? Spirit, Holy Spirit, into the heaven. Current energy for Sagittarius. Despair. And with Epiphany. Okay, so despair says falling apart, sinking, hopeless. Okay. So Sagittarius could be going through that energy. And it's because of Epiphany, realization, understanding, awakening. Right? So someone's falling apart because they have maybe this random realization. All right. Sagittarius is in despair right now. Falling apart, sinking, hopeless. Why is despair here for Sag? Aw. The Three of Pentacles, the Emperor. Aw. With the Lovers. Aw. It's like maybe you have a sudden realization with the Epiphany energy, that maybe you should repair something, or maybe get on the same page. Maybe you're seeing your own energy, especially with the Emperor energy. If you maybe came off arrogant or mean or controlling in a way, it's taking ownership of your part and maybe a decision that was made or a connection. But this is to repair it, to compromise in a way. With the Magician And the Nine of Swords, there was something that you might have done or said or a decision that was made that created a lot of stress, okay? Um, Either for you or for someone, because the Three of Pentacles, you want to, rebuild or work, collaborate or get on the same page with someone, taking ownership for, your decisions that might have caused stress or anxiety. The Page of Pentacles and the Page of Swords is like um, an opportunity that is presented because of this realization. Okay. Yeah. The Eight of Swords and the Ten of Cups, death energy. Um, Maybe someone had the Ten of Cups energy is, yes, it's your energy of like happily ever after, but it is just like an illusion, like it's a dream, it's a picture. You know? It's what we aspire for, right? But sometimes we can get stuck in a box when we see it a certain way. Okay. And I feel like now that someone's realizing that in the epiphany energy, having that awakening, they're in despair, like, oh man, like I need to fix this, because maybe someone's seeing something that's like unconditional, like, oh, you know, like that wasn't right. It's like a random realization. I feel out of nowhere. Why is this epiphany energy here for Sagittarius? See, the Hierophant energy in the Tower. So something that okay, yeah. Now that someone's had this epiphany or this realization, it's like to hell with everything. It's like to hell with yeah, the Seven of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups, because someone's had time to like really look at things. Like it's like really look at a situation, evaluate it. If they've had this epiphany, this realization. It's like I've been going out this the wrong way, all wrong, or something like that. Because someone's having this realization. It's like, oh, I gotta fix this. I gotta fix this. Yeah. It's an opportunity that is presented because of this realization. Or opportunity made this more apparent to someone. This Page of Pentacles energy also says trust on it, trust and manifestation. So I feel like what you see coming through, you can trust what you're seeing or the information that you're getting. Or, you know, because if someone's coming at you this way or vice versa, it might cause you some alarm. Okay. So moving on to Scorpio. I'm going backwards. All right. Scorpio. All right. For Scorpio. Scorpio, see what your current energy is. Now, if the reading does not resonate, do not try to make it. That's important. All right. Okay. Current energy for Scorpio. Holy Spirit, what's the current energy for Scorpio? Running, unspoken, with feminine energy on the bottom. Okay, so running says ghosting, disappearing, invisible. Unspoken, regrets, lost words, disappointments. Because of feminine energy. Right. So you're running. Running from disappointment. Maybe you don't want to be disappointed. Maybe you are running from a feminine energy, or you are a feminine energy that's running. I don't know. All right. Why is running here for Scorpio? Ghosting, disappearing, invisible. Oh, the Page of Cups and the Four of Cups. Okay, so this is either you are getting an apology, giving an apology, or a message of love, or a tender message to someone that you might have pushed away or they pushed you away. Okay. This could be a friend, Three of Cups. With the Nine of Wands and the Queen of Swords. It's like you don't want this person. This person's angry with you. Could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. But you don't want this person keep being angry with you. You know, it's like you want, you might have been, ghosting or disappearing. Maybe made yourself invisible. Okay, yeah, you were working. You were working. Yeah, you were working. Right, King of Cups is working. You were working. Maybe you got some financial, stuff you taking care of. Just you had to, buckle down. But maybe this was like a friend that felt neglected. You're apologizing for maybe like, pushing them away or neglecting them in some way. With unspoken here, regrets, lost words, disappointments. Why is this here? Unspoken for Scorpio. Okay. King of Pentacles and the Empress. Yeah, someone regrets not allowing things to grow. Okay. Especially if they're seeing it as very stable. This could be a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn, but if someone is like looking at the stability of the situation, definitely giving Taurus energy. And Libra. But it's like, someone like maybe like feeling like they made some it's like unspoken regrets. Like if maybe they were in a better place, like things would have like, progressed or have grown. Okay. But the Eight of Cups energy, Page of Swords, and Page of Pentacles, like they did the opposite. So instead of like allowing things to grow and develop, they turned their back and went into like a shell. Now, this is your energy, Scorpio. This is how you're feeling, right? Instead of you allowing the situation to like grow and progress, you turned your back and went into a shell to like focus on work. Okay, maybe you had like a financial something to take care of. Okay, why is feminine energy here? This is because of the feminine energy. Maybe you're doing this to the feminine energy. It could be a mother figure. It could be just a friend. Why is the feminine energy here for Scorpio? Okay, the Ace of Swords, the Three of Swords, the Lovers, and the Knight of Swords. Okay. Yeah. So someone, um, this is all because of the feminine energy. Maybe you, Scorpio, are realizing that you hurt someone, that you caused some grief, by maybe making impulsive decisions about a connection, or like major life choices. Maybe you didn't think things through. Maybe you didn't consider someone. Right? It's like you're apologizing for pushing someone away. Maybe for emotional immaturity. The Ace of Swords kind of turned it in reverse. It's like maybe you didn't have the clarity you needed. Maybe you weren't clear. And that could be because this Five of Pentacles, it's on the bottom. It's like maybe the financial stress that you were going through or whatever obstacle you were dealing with that caused you to kind of focus on yourself and work was like maybe unexpected. It was, it took a lot of your headspace. Yeah. But that's your current energy, Scorpio. Try to get through the rest of these zodiacs without the wind blowing on my cars already. That's the only thing about doing readings outside. It's like I want to be outside, but sheesh. Oh, I do have a tarp I need to put up. Because if I had the tarp, I could block the wind. It's not a tarp, percolate. I need to do that. All right. Moving on to Libra. Okay. Libra. Y'all like these? I'm on vacation. Libra. It's current energy for Libra spirit. Current energy for a Libra. Okay, you're hoping. Okay, so it says waiting, expecting, manifesting. Okay, so Libra, you're in the energy of hoping because of shallow, superficiality, boredom, blank. Okay, with confusion right behind that. It's like you're hoping, you're waiting, you're expecting, but and it's because of this like superficial energy or shallow energy. It's like you're bored, maybe feeling kind of blah, kind of confused, maybe no direction really. It's like you're hoping for some change, maybe because things are kind of like okay. Why is hoping here for Libra? Yeah, Ten of Wands and the Ace of Swords. It's like um something's becoming too heavy. You just want to know. Okay, Ace of Swords energy is like wanting the clarity because right now with confusion and elusive, it's like you don't have the clarity. Right now it's just nothing. Shallow energy, it's bored, blah, blank, right? And you're waiting. It's becoming too much with this Ten of Wands energy as far as like the waiting, the expecting, the manifesting. Why is the hoping energy here for Libra? Yeah, okay. Okay. Ace of Swords, Three of Swords, Four of Cups, Two of Pentacles, Four of Wands. Um, okay, so the Ace of Swords energy and the Three of Swords energy is saying that you will overcome this grief and sadness. So if there's been like heartache, pain, grief, where you're kind of energy of feeling like bored, blah, blank, you're confused about what's next, right? You're kind of hoping and waiting for things to change, and it's like really becoming really difficult to like wait and hope and wait, right? You're gonna overcome this grief. Okay. With the Four of Cups energy and the Two of Pentacles, someone's not happy with the back and forth either. Okay. So the same way you're not happy with the back and forth, you're not happy with the inconsistency, you're not happy with the indecisiveness, someone else isn't either. Okay. It's like they need stability just as much as you do. Okay. And because that's wearing on them just as much as it's wearing on you, it's going to come to an end. Okay. Yep. And Three of Pentacles energy, you guys are going to work things out. Okay. This is about getting on the same page, working together, collaborating. The Seven of Swords and the Six of Swords, but you don't trust that things can get better. And that's something that you got to heal in yourself. Okay. Because if this is something that you want, something you're manifesting, something you're hoping for, you got to believe in it too. Why is shallow here as an overall energy? Superficiality, boredom, blank. The Eight of Swords and the Hermit. You're stuck in your head because you're by yourself. You're thinking too much. Okay. Trade energy says you need to move. Okay. You gotta get out. You gotta move. Go for a drive. Go for a trip. Go do something. Okay. Work. Okay. Um, do something until this time. Until in the meantime. Okay. The reason why things are like in the shallow energy, boredom, blink is because you're stuck in the energy of yourself. Okay. You're stuck maybe thinking too much, focusing on it too much. Why shallow here? Queen of Wands and the Five of Swords. It's impacting your confidence. Okay. Mhm. But you don't believe in like commitment, or you start to like not believe in like commitment or like union, like um yeah, it's like you're starting not to believe in it. Okay. Um hmm Ten of Cups and the King of Pentacles. I feel like someone's just taking time to themselves right now. It's like you're losing confidence in you being able to have your happy ever after. Why shallow here for Libra? But it's like someone just needs their downtime right now, or time to recover, especially if it's like a financial recover. With the strength card here, the the strength card and the Ace of Wands is someone that's like resisting passionate connections, connections that's like not, like opportunities just like, here today gone tomorrow. It's like someone's like focusing, or they're recovering right now financially, could be, where someone's like getting, getting on their feet again. Okay, with the star energy and the devil energy, that's why spirit's like, you gotta change your mindset. Okay, you gotta change your mindset, because you're kind of going into a shell and kind of letting your mind run away with you. The King of Wands and the Seven of Cups and the Ace of Cups, and because soon as somebody does come forward, once the King takes action with the King of Wands energy, you're not gonna believe in it, because you're allowing your mind to go elsewhere. Okay? Yeah, because you're allowing your mind to go elsewhere. When someone's ready, they will. Until then, they wait. Okay, like, it's like they're not doing. When they're ready, they will. The Nine of Pentacles can be financially ready. You know, especially because someone is like, with the King of Pentacles, um, energy and the Four of Swords, is like this person's recovering, stability wise, financially, and stuff like that. Virgo, Virgo. What's the current energy for Virgo spirit? Holy Spirit, angels in heaven. What's the current energy for Virgo? Now, Virgo, if reading doesn't resonate, don't try to make it. Right? Okay. Masculine energy is on the bottom. Current energy for Virgo. Uh-oh. What you running from? Running from, or running and roaming wild. So running says ghosting, disappearing, invisible. And roaming wild says free-spirited, risk possibilities. Because of drifting, slowly parting, disconnecting, detaching. Clarity, hoping. Okay. I feel like you're running from risk. Like, okay, boom. Like, okay. So it's giving wounded warrior energy, right? So if you are experiencing an energy of drifting, like slowly parting or disconnecting, you too might be allowing your mind to run away with you, where you're like maybe like being real dramatic with your cutoff, or jumping to conclusions because you don't want to like encounter any risk, if that makes sense. It's almost like being overly protective of yourself. Let's see. Why is running here for Virgo? Ghosting, disappearing, invisible. Running for Virgo. Okay, Three of Wands, Five of Wands, the Empress, and King of Wands. Okay, you're expecting bullshit. You're expecting drama. Um, yeah, you're expecting drama. Um, like almost like as soon as things start to move forward, as soon as things start to progress, you're expecting some type of interference or drama. Mm. You're expecting there to be, to almost be like issues. Okay. Mm. The Eight of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles, someone could be communicating that they want to, move something forward. Or let's see, why is Roman Wild here for Virgo? Maybe you're ready for the Ten of Pentacles. Let's see. Why is Roman Wild here? You're tired of maybe emotional manipulators, or Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, waiting. Okay, you're tired of someone like with the Roman Wild energy. you're you're guarded. You don't want to be emotionally manipulated. Okay, so you're resisting. You're resisting anything that looks risky. Uh-huh. Yeah, it's like or if you're clear in your decision making, then cool. If you're clear in your um, intent, then cool. Yeah, you don't want no players. You don't want nobody that's like not ready. Okay, you'll take ownership of the fact that you've been blocking it because you don't trust, right? And maybe because of an ending. Okay, it does have you mentally stuck. It's like you do want to rebuild, but you also don't want no BS. Okay, you also don't want no BS. Okay, so you're running from risky situations because of this drifting energy. Why is drifting here? Slowly parting, disconnecting, detaching. King of Swords could be a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. The Queen of Wands. Okay, so this is somebody that could be like rather assertive, and it could be very attractive with the Queen of Wands energy. Like rather bossy. They kind of take the lead. Okay. Um, mhm. And maybe you feel like the attraction is equal. Like like maybe you like them more than they like you, or why is drifting here? Slowly parting, disconnecting, detaching. For Virgo. Six of Cups and the King of Pentacles. Because of a past experience with someone else, okay? It's making you fearful, right? As if, you're making the best decisions. Like, are you being impulsive? Are you reading it wrong, right? Yeah. It's like, this person is maybe showing you love, appreciation, and then maybe like it's just not happening. Maybe you feel like right now this person's being a little cold, you know, and you're like maybe comparing them to someone from your past. Anything else for drifting? Okay. Ace of Swords energy and the Knight of Wands. Um you need, it's almost like you need clarity from someone. Like what are you doing? Like what is your intent? Okay, what do you want from me? Okay. Especially if you are growing emotions for this person. Um, okay, because this person could like want commitment, but maybe also like has some walls up as well. So maybe I just need to talk. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Apply only half this. Okay, Virgo. That's your current. And Leo. Okay. Current energy for Leo. Spirit, Holy Spirit, angels in heaven. Ooh. What's the current energy for Leo? Current energy for Leo Spirit. Mirror. Reflection, shared feelings, you. With clashing on the bottom. Differences, incompatibility, conflict. So you and someone are see a situation the same. I feel you could be like giving each other the same energy back. So like if they're giving you like silence no words, you're giving them silence no words. If they're giving you a rude um, response to something, you're giving them rude responses. It's like I'm mirroring you, and it could be because of it's been nothing but clashing. Why is mirror here for Leo? Reflection, shared feelings, you. I feel like you both feel the same way. Reflection, shared feelings, you. Okay. The Four of Swords. Page of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. That maybe you guys need a break. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Especially if there's an opportunity for a break. Like trust that intuition, trust that nudge to maybe take a break. Okay. With the Tower energy and the Moon, Justice. Um, this is, I'm getting like almost like cut the shit. Yeah. Like it's almost like almost enough is enough. You know, like you both feel that way. I feel like, almost like a timeout. Okay. Judgment and the Queen of Wands. You just have to make the decision. Okay. You just have to actually just make it. It's like you both are on the same page. You just have to actually make it. Because something has not been equal. Okay. It's something you guys probably just need to stop giving to. And it's like almost like time for it to close out. It's the cycle needs to close out. Why is clashing here for Leo? Differences, incompatibility, conflict. Yeah. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles on the bottom. The Hierophant energy is saying like your values, um, your belief systems, is this y'all now on the same page. There's been a conflict, there's incompatibility there. You're now on the same page. Seven of Pentacles energy as far as like what you want long term, what matters. Okay. Because the Seven of Pentacles energy to me is where I spend my time, energy, and money. Y'all values different. Okay. It's like, and you both know it. You both like, listen, we both need a break. And yeah, you need to listen to that intuition. Okay. The Seven of Swords and the Ten of Swords is like, stop lying to yourself. Okay. Knight of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. If someone is like, coming through differently, being more emotional, what I'm saying, or giving of themselves emotionally, is because of the financial aspect of it. Okay. They're thinking financially. Maybe finances are walking out the door. The Queen of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups is like a financial feminine leaving. This is what it is. But it's like let's cut the shit. Seven of Swords and the Ten of Swords is like, this needs to just end. Mm. That's your current energy, Leo. Right. Moving on to Cancer. All right. Oh, I've only been on here 53 minutes. That's really good. That's really good. I'm almost done too. What's the current energy for Cancer? Holy Spirit, angels, and current energy for Cancer. Loyalty, dedication, trust, reliability. Because of exhaustion, long journey, depletion, fatigue. Okay. All right. So you could be just trusting in the journey. I feel, because this exhaustion energy is like they're definitely on a long journey. Okay. And that desert is hot. Okay. You're just trusting, I feel, um in path. Okay. Wherever God's taking you, right? Let's see. Why is loyalty here? Dedication, trust, reliability. King of Swords and the Ace of Cups. All right. If you're making a decision to maybe go in a new direction, okay, maybe with a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, or if you're just being that decisive to maybe go in a new direction, you're trusting in that new direction. Um, you are, especially if you experience some grief, okay, heartache, sadness, okay, you feel like it's your justice, a long time coming, okay. If you're making a decision to go in a new direction, you feel like you're trusting in it, okay. You're trusting that it's a manifestation, okay, with the Magician energy, because of the past, okay, past experiences that were rather heavy, okay, that you might have committed yourself to, trying to do things the right way with the higher energy. Um, yeah, if you're choosing to make a decision or you're choosing to go in a new direction, It is because you feel like it's a manifestation for like justice for the past. Okay, and it's because of this exhaustion energy. I feel like it's been a long journey with depletion and fatigue. Like it's, yeah. Hold on. Okay. All right. Why is exhaustion here for Cancer? Exhaustion for Cancer. Holy Spirit. Okay. Yeah, you're tired of it. Five of Wands and the Seven of Wands. Something always blocking you. Okay. You're tired of something always blocking you. You being stressed. You being mentally conflicted. You feeling stuck, right? Especially when it comes to like stability, like your foundation, right? You're tired of like, something always interfering, always encountering an obstacle or a problem or towers. Okay. With the tower energy and the Three of Pentacles, it's like now I feel this tower is God's intervention, okay? But it's allowing you to rebuild. It's allowing you to come out of that status of conflict and interference, right? Knight of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, someone's coming to you because they see you as maybe someone that's rather loyal, stable, responsible, right? And you deserve it. And I feel like you trusted in it because you feel like you manifested it. You do. You feel like this is a manifestation. Like God finally heard my prayers. Okay. Yes. Because it's been a long journey. You tired of conflict. Okay. Anything else for exhaustion for Cancer? You feel like you deserve this. Like, okay, God, I'm trusting in it, Why is exhaustion here for Cancer? Anything else for exhaustion? It's like God's giving you the opportunity to repair, to like come out of a period of obstacles or interference. Is like you may have to collaborate with other people or you are working with others, but this is rebuilding. Okay, Eight of Swords and the Four of Wands. Okay, you didn't know how it was going to happen. Eight of Swords energy is feeling stuck mentally, right? And Four of Wands energy is about your foundation, your stability. You didn't see it. Yeah. You didn't know how. Okay, you didn't know how. Yeah. Maybe because you made some decisions that you regret, maybe in the past, some impulsive, decisions. But you just was like, I don't know how. Okay. So now this new opportunity is coming through the Ace of Cups. You just like, hey, God, I see you, boy. I'm trusting in this manifestation. All right. Gemini. Gemini, what's your current energy? To all my gems. Geminis, Geminis. Gemini. Oh, Gemini. Gemini. Or Gemini. Okay. So Gemini. Current energy. What's the current energy for Gemini, Holy Spirit? Epiphany. And Roman Wow. Okay. So Epiphany says realization, understanding, awakenings. Okay. Of Roman Wow. Free spirited risk possibilities. Pretend time deja vu. Okay. So maybe you're understanding a risk or awakening to something being a risk or awakening to the possibilities. Let's see. Gemini. Why is this your current energy? Epiphany. Realizations, understanding, awakenings. For Gemini. Okay. The King of Swords and the Fool. Maybe you're realizing that someone is making decisions Hold on. Okay. The Queen of Pentacles, Page of Swords, Ace of Wands, Five of Swords, Four of Swords. Temperance on the bottom. Eight of Cups, Star. Mm-hmm. No. All right. Okay, so the masculine, okay, there could be a masculine energy, or this could be your energy, Gemini, that is making a decision about a feminine energy, maybe because of stability. The page, okay, okay. Let me hold on. Let me go over here. Sorry. Why is Roman Wild here? Free spirited, risk possibilities for Gemini. The Knight of Wands and the Knight of Cups. Oh, wait. Sorry, yo. Gemini. You may realize, or understand. Oh yeah, realize that someone is making decisions based off of like, stability. But you also, but maybe you find out or you learn about a Ace of Wands or a Passion New Beginning. Okay. Yeah, and like the Five of Swords energy and the Four of Swords is like whatever game someone was playing, it like it like it like sizzles out. Whatever whatever game someone was playing, it just like sizzles out. Okay. Ooh, Lord. It like sizzles out. Okay. Yeah, because maybe you find out about a Ace of Wands, okay, or you find out about a Passion in the Beginning, or you're interested in one. Clarify this Page of Swords for Gemini. This is like realizing or understanding or epiphany. Yes, someone being foolish, okay? With the Fool energy, the Six of Pentacles and Justice, Four of Pentacles on the bottom. Mm-hmm. What's the Ace of Wands for Gemini? Ten of Cups and the Six of Wands. Justice, the Hermit, Emperor. Hmm. Okay. One more. Sorry, Gemini. You know how it is. All right. Roman Wild for Gemini. Why is this here? Free spirited, risk possibilities. Okay. Six of Wands, King of Cups and the Eight of Wands. Okay, so the reason why Roman Wild is here, it says free spirited risk possibility, is because someone is taking action differently. Okay, it's like this is someone that could have been a player, um, like from the Himalaya. Okay, they're coming in differently with the Knight of Cups energy, um, because they either want a victory with you or they want your attention. But it could be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, but this is someone that's expressing themselves emotionally. You feel like it's justice, or you feel like it is justice, but it's a lot of communications, like someone giving of themselves, like from the heart, expressing themselves, expressing from the heart. And so your current energy right now is you having like this epiphany. Okay. Maybe you're understanding that someone had to make a decision about a feminine energy because of the finances. Okay. Um, yeah. They can be telling you about a passionate new beginning. Um, how they might have been like mentally distorted, and how that energy has been renewed. But I feel like whatever this realization is, this information, I feel like clears out all mental blocks for you. Yeah. It's like you're understanding more now. You're understanding maybe someone's like really expressing themselves. They're telling you about a passion new beginning, how they're no longer mentally, distorted, how they're making a decision from a more grounded place, maybe from a place of clarity. Basically, the player is coming at you differently. Dresses on the bottom. Okay. Current energy for you, Gemini. All right. Taurus. Okay. Taurus. What's your current energy? Current energy for Taurus, Spirit. Holy Spirit, Angel in Heaven. What's the current energy for Taurus? Current energy for Taurus. Harmony. With elusive on the bottom. So it says peace, balance, friendship. Because of elusive, intangible, dishonest, tricky. Okay. All right. So this is an energy of balance because of something maybe being like kind of elusive or tricky. All right. Peace, harmony, friendship. The moon energy is definitely talking about illusions. Illusions that could have been like rather heavy. Why is harmony here? For Taurus, current energy. Being at peace. All right. The Five of Wands and the Eight of Wands. Okay. Um, so this is harmony to a conflict, okay? And it could be because of communication, especially if someone apologized. Maybe someone's had a chance to like really look at look at the confusion, look at like, why things have been the way they are, right? With the King of Swords energy and the Knight of Wands, someone's being like honest about their actions. Maybe someone's realizing their actions. Um, might have caused a tower. This could be like talking about a tower. I'm telling you about a tower. Right? Having a conversation about it with the Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, Two of Swords. Mm-hmm. The Hangman Star. Yeah. Okay. So Your current energy right now, Taurus, is peace, okay? Balance, harmony, okay, to a conflict, because maybe you see things clearly, okay? You can be having a conversation with a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn feminine energy, or vice versa, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And this is to like address what hasn't been addressed, okay? Like the Nine of Wands energy and the Two of Swords is like if someone's been like, it's almost like walking on eggshells, you know. Someone's seeing things differently, you know, like someone understands, you know, like maybe because things have been kind of elusive, dishonest, tricky, you know, it's like someone understands why there could be like an energy of walking on eggshells. Why is elusive here? Intangible, dishonest, tricky. The Eight of Swords and the Two of Cups. Yeah, because someone was either stuck in a union or stuck in their head about a union. Okay, and there could be a message of an apology for that. Okay, especially if someone is seeing their actions as foolish. Okay, um, elusive, okay, Ten of Pentacles, and Eight of Pentacles. Okay, right. Working on expressing themselves. Time to change. Ready. Get. Okay, so someone's like, you know. No, sorry. Yeah, this is like working on a long-term commitment. Someone like feels like it's, you know, working on expressing themselves better or expressing themselves more, especially if someone's been rather elusive. Okay, the Ace of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, the Devil, the Seven of Cups, Page of Wands. Okay, so an unhealthy attachment or a way of doing things or a habit could have caused someone to be confused, where they were like waiting to communicate or waiting to move things forward, or, you know, delaying. Okay, there's a new beginning and someone communicating action that they plan to take. Okay, because whatever's happening is to like end one cycle and begin a new one. If someone was like making foolish decisions, being dishonest, being tricky, okay, there's balance to a conflict because someone sees maybe things clearly now, or they're being honest to like stop walking on eggshells. Okay, all right, and Aries. Hope you guys enjoy. I do Aries, and then I'm gonna go in. This wind just picking up. Hit that like button. All right, for Aries, Spirit, what's the current energy for Aries? Current energy for Aries, Holy Spirit, angels in heaven. What's the current energy? It was 4 on the clock. Wasn't it 3 on the clock when I started? For Aries, Spirit. That means something, I think. What's the current energy for Aries, Spirit? Rejection. Okay. It says irrational fear, saying no, dismissal. Okay. And it's because of letting go, releasing, walking away, moving on. All right. All right. So maybe you feel rejected. Maybe you have irrational fear around being rejected, or um, releasing or letting go or moving on from something, walking away. Okay. Mhm. Right. Why is rejection here for Aries? Irrational fear, saying no, dismissal. Why is this here for Aries? Okay. The Nine of Cups, the Hangman, and the Queen of Wands with the Magician on the bottom. You may have irrational fear around like whether you will get what it is that you want with the Nine of Cups energy, especially if the Hangman energy things haven't been moving for you. Okay, it's like you're manifesting your happily ever after with the Magician energy and the Ten of Cups, but you might have like fear around like um, whether you're gonna have your wish, right? Why is irrational fear here? I mean rejection here. Yeah, the Seven of Cups and the Ace of Cups. It's like you're worried, you know. Yeah, going back and forth to a Pentacles, feeling defeated, even stuck. Mm. It's because of this letting go energy, releasing, walking away, moving on. Why is this here for Aries? Two of Pentacles, Five of Swords, and the Eight of Swords. Okay, so if someone's been like juggling, um, or if someone's been kind of going back and forth with an idea, you might feel defeated and maybe changing their mind or having influence on their thoughts with the Eight of Swords energy. The Five of Swords and Eight of Swords is like feeling defeated when it comes to like getting someone to come out of their head. With the Empress energy and the Six of Cups, it's like when it comes to like progressing. When there's nostalgic energy, okay, the King of Swords and the Page of Pentacles is like, okay, King of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Page of Swords, and the Hermit. It's like someone's not being honest about an opportunity. Okay, you feel like your wishes won't be fulfilled, like you feel stuck, like you can't progress. You're worried about maybe someone releasing or letting go because maybe someone's like going back and forth. You feel like there's nothing you can do to change their mind when it comes to like allowing things to progress and letting go of the past. I feel anything else with letting go for Aries, or this could be like your energy. The Four of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles, the King of Cups. You feel like um, things will work out. The relationship could heal. Things could get better. Things could be more stable. Um, if someone would just express themselves, okay. With the Star energy and the Strength card, it's like stop resisting, stop holding back. Like say how you feel. Say what it is you want. Say like what is it like you feel like defeated in being able to change someone's mind. Um, because it's like getting them to move on from the past. Right. So that's what I have for you, Shid. I hope this helps. That's your current energy. Did you enjoy it? Hit the like button. Ready? Go ground yourself. I did this today. I did it. It was beneficial. You know, I think tomorrow I'm gonna go for a walk. It's gonna be a nice day. Thank you guys for chiming in. Miss you guys already. Bye.